What up, Raffleaters? Welcome back to my channel. This is Robb Street. Robb Street at the corner of King Street. That's King Street looking south. King's Street looking south. Actually, it's not King Street, it's Wellington Street. Robb and Wellington Street. That's Wellington Street looking south. And we're standing outside of American Home and Beauty Center. That's Robb Street looking west, downtown. Used to be a cinema at this location. That's the office of the ruling People's Progressive Party. And that's Robb Street looking east towards Border Market. What we're doing today is looking at another building, another construction project being done here in Georgetown. That is King's Hotel. So that tall building in the distance, covered in blue mesh, is King's Hotel. Let's see if we can get it closer. So that building is King's Hotel. It's another 9-story building being constructed here in the heart of Georgetown, and it's similar to the Best Western Hotel that we covered in the last video. So there are a number of hotels that are being constructed here in Georgetown, and they're demolishing a lot of the residential buildings in the city center to construct these hotels. This is North Road. Alright, that's North Road looking east. Again, Gizmos and Gadgets. That's the digital store, digital equipment store. That's St. George's Cathedral at the almost the end of North Road, right, looking west on North Road. This is the Masonic Lodge. That building has been empty for a while. And the next intersection is with Church Street. So what we're doing is we're tracking and tracing the transformation of Georgetown with these new hotel chains. Now, King's Hotel, I'm not so sure if it's an international brand like Marriott or Best Western, Hyatt, and so on. As the construction progresses, we will know more about it. But for now, right, this is Church Street. Church Street looking east, and that's looking back at Wellington Street. That's Church Street looking west. What's interesting is that right here, since we are in this neck of the woods, there was a fire that destroyed St. George's School. As you can see from here, just take a brief detour. The school has been rebuilt. Right, the St. George's School has been rebuilt. It's a lot of garbage. People are dumping garbage in the streets here in Georgetown. That's something that still hasn't been corrected. But let me just give you a brief detour to show you what became of St. George's School. So the school is under reconstruction. Remember, it was destroyed by fire during the pandemic sometime in 2023, I believe, or 2022, somewhere around there. And now the school is being rebuilt. That's the St. George's School. It's been rebuilt. And right across the street, that's the Ashura building. We covered that building in a previous video. Back again, a building, St. George's Cathedral and St. George's School. So that's what's happening here in this neck of the woods. But let's get back to the hotel. So what I showed you in the last 30 days is 3 major hotel trains. Right, we went up to Mary and we looked at the Courtyard Marriott that is still under construction, but it's made a lot of progress. It's probably going to be completed by the end of the year. We saw the AC Marriott at Ogo, and then yesterday we saw the Best Western, which is almost completed. They built a parking garage. And now what we're looking at here is King's Hotel. Now this used to be Watercress, right? This used to be Watercress Hotel here on Waterloo Street, right? This is Waterloo Street. It used to be called Watercress Hotel. At the corner of Waterloo Street and Promenade, what used to be called Murray Street. Now they're replacing with a 9-story building. So Watercress Hotel was I think a 2-story or a 3-story building, wooden building. It's now being replaced by this 9-story high-rise hotel, and it's about the same size as the Best Western, Eden by Best Western, that hotel we saw in the previous video. It's about the same size, about 9 stories. I think this also being built by a Chinese construction company. Can't read the sign at the top of the building yet, but we will eventually see it. But this is what it looks like now in May. It's probably going to be completed sometime in the next year, but they clearly have made some progress. It's now okay. Behind that mesh, they've actually put in walls. They've actually added walls to the building behind that blue mesh. CNOC, so that's China. I don't think this is a Qingjian group. Oh, but they do have a billboard now. Very similar to the Best Western, very similar in construction to the Best Western Hotel. And they're using similar construction. Patterns here, you can see using an elevator. Still on Waterloo Street. On the other side, these are the doctor's flats. So residents at the Georgetown hospital are usually allowed to stay there. St. John's College, we've seen that before. But just so that we can see another view of what's going on here. This is the King's Hotel. As you can see immediately, you can see the similarity between this King's Hotel and the Best Western Hotel. So it's similar in size, in magnitude, right? The building is going to be the same. Let's see if I can count the floors. Counting the ground floor: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 floors. It's another 9-story building. It's right here on Waterloo Street and Quamina Street, and that's the Independence Park, or Burnham Park, we've seen before. So there are a number of these hotels going up now. This is the 4th one on the construction, and this one is located at Quamina and Waterloo. It's called King's Hotel, and as I get more information I will tell you who the proprietors are. I'm not so sure if it's still the Watercress family, the family that owned Watercress Hotel, or if it's another group of investors who've come together to build this hotel. But this is King's Hotel, and it's going to be similar in size, I guess. It says King's Hotel and Residences. So it might be the same as the Pegasus. I think Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center has the same idea, where their residences are for expatriate business travelers. They're targeting the business community. This is Quamina Street heading east, and we want to take a closer look. Now I don't know what they're going to do about parking here, whether they're going to build another parking garage the way they've done for Best Western Hotel, but it seems as if they have taken up the entire footprint of that lot, the footprint of the Watercress Hotel that was there previously. So the transformation of Georgetown continues. These are some of the older buildings on Quamina Street that are going to eventually be replaced by new construction as the city gets transformed by new businesses, new investors, new companies. All right, this is, I think, was residence. Just to take another look at the King's Hotel from this vantage point. It's a 9-story building. Seems to have an external staircase. I guess that's required now for fire safety. On the other side, that building is the Guyana Revenue Authority, GR.